community and helping people from deprived areas. Strathclyde came, and it was born in 1796. A lot of you will know this. And the reason that Strathclyde was created was to give people in the local Glasgow area an opportunity to improve themselves, to improve society. And at the time, women were not allowed to go to university. It was against the law for females to go to university in 1796. And Strathclyde went against that. We were to allow females to come to university. The founder gave out tokens to females, and any female could come to study at Strathclyde. And we were the first university to do that. And today, we do the same things. We have the largest proportion of students from what we call a poorer background. The term is the social index of multiple deprivation. So people who come from the 20% of the worst areas in Scotland, we have the highest proportion of students coming to the university. We have the highest proportion of carers, people coming from care backgrounds. And it's very important to us as a university that we are helping out society. And when we expanded our operation, we had that same view that in Greece we wanted to improve the economy and society in Greece. In our other centres it's the same thing. And when I look around at all of our alumni, then I think that over the 20 years, I think that we have improved lives. We have improved, not just you, but your children's lives from your degrees, your time, and also the change in your thinking of going through your courses and your MBA at Strathclyde. So we've built up strong and enduring links with business over the years. Industry engagement is in our DNA, and we were awarded last year the UK Government's Small Business Charter Gold Award. Now that isn't an academic award, that is where we get entrepreneurs and business people come in and they grill us. And we were given the Gold Award. There was only one university in Scotland that's got that, and only 5 in the whole of the UK that has that. So it's a very prestigious award, and it reflects how we engage with industry. And Strathclyde is proud of the useful learning approach, and this award recognises the work that we put into ensuring that our teaching and research is just that. We're also, just to give you an update on our research quality, the government reviewed all universities in the UK at the end of 2014, and it ranked Strathclyde Business School number 1 in the UK for research environment. It ranked us number 3 in the UK for the impact of our research on industry and in policy. You are part of a world-class university, and on Monday, Strathclyde Business School was ranked in the Financial Times top European business schools. Placed us in the top 10 in the UK, 34th in Europe. And this followed a successful rise of 17 places in the Financial Times global rankings of the top 100 executive MBA programmes. And you are part of that executive MBA, or a lot of you are part of that executive MBA alumni base. And we were ranked 41st in the world in the quality of our programmes. So we're proud of all these achievements, and I think that, I just want to finish off by just having some reflections on where we're going to go in the future and how we can position ourselves for the future. I started off this talk, sorry, I'm moving away from I'm moving into lecture mode, which is, but I started off this talk by talking about the change in society. And universities need to change. I spoke about automation, the impact of automation. We've got, in the US, we've got Trump, there was a big vote, and the Trump was going on about trade, free trade, and the problems of globalisation and how it's affecting jobs. Brexit vote was all about people feeling that jobs are being taken away because of Europe. and people coming in from Europe to get jobs. But the fact is that free trade has very little to do with the changes in the jobs and the job losses. It is automation, it's technology. That's what's changing things. That in emerging markets, developing markets, over the next 5 to 10 years, 85% of the jobs that will be lost will be through automation. We're now seeing driverless cars appearing. Amazon has just opened its very first shop, which doesn't require any staff. Just opened up in the US. And the majority of jobs in the US are actually in retail. So if you think about those jobs disappearing because of technology, then we're going to see more and more unhappiness with the status quo. And as a university, we need to change as well, and we are changing. Our programs are changing. We are very much focusing on you as an entrepreneur, as an innovator. The world has changed so much at such a fast rate over the last 5 to 10 years. But that rate is going to be slower than anything we're going to experience over the next 5 to 10 years. Things are moving so fast that our programs are changing to adapt to that. And that's how I want to basically, I suppose, comfort you that the MBA that you are part of and you have been part of in that days, we are changing, we're evolving with the times. And we will be engaging with all of our alumni to bring you back into Strathclyde, to take refresher sessions, to come to Glasgow in the summer, if this is something that interests you, to come and come back, come for a couple of weeks and attend classes in our summer school. And Alan McIntyre will talk to you about that if you're interested in that. That's something we're bringing in because our alumni community needs to grow, needs to change with the times. And we want you to continue to grow with us. So, I'll finish off just now. Thank you all for coming. The university has changed, the business school has changed. So some of you might have been to Glasgow for your graduations. Just put your hand up if you've been to Glasgow. How many people have been to Glasgow? Okay, so the university is changing massively, and I've got a little video, it's just a very short video, 3 minutes, and it'll just show what Strathclyde is now like. So thank you very much for listening, and I hope you have a good night.